about 9:15, 9:20, just because I'm talking for 3 hours, I'm not going to have much voice left, and I've got to go visit. I'm going to visit my mom today, but it'll be quick. It'll be in studio. I look forward to talking to all my best Facebook buddies then. Right now, I want to introduce you to a gentleman who brings us a product that I absolutely love. All right, this is our Bell & Howell Spin Power Pro. This is their best model. It's the model we have here at HSN. It's the one that will allow you to charge up to 14 different devices at the same time. You're getting 6 USB ports, all right? You are getting 8 3-prong outlets. It takes an ordinary plug and gives you up to 14 plugs from one 2-plug outlet. People absolutely love it. They use it for their electronics, use it for their TVs, all their stereo equipment. I love the fact that it's called Spin Power because it spins in any direction so that you can do that. It has a retractable cord. The cord is a 45-inch cord, so they made it extra long. All right, it just retracts just by pulling it out. I'm not going to show you here. I have a small table, but that'll go to 45 inches. There's a little place on top where you can put a tablet or a phone for charging. It's got, it has, everything that you're looking for, including surge protection. This thing is amazing. It's been one of the #1 gifts during the holidays, and Chad Allen is standing by to tell us all about it. Chad, own it, love it, brilliant, smart. Like you, my friend, it is fantastic.
Like you, Guy, like you. I love it. And by the way, I love your Facebook Live, so do those more often, please. Yeah. With or without a voice. Have Danny do them. Danny was great.
I know, he was awesome.
Yeah, but this is that legacy company we've been talking about, Bell & Howell, around 114 years in 99 countries, just bringing problem-solving solutions that make our everyday lives a little bit easier. So what are we talking about? This is our ever-popular Spin Power, and what happens is we turn one outlet into 14. And how do we do it? Well, there's an extension cord wrapped into the base. So if I hold the base and I pull the cord, that top spins, and I get almost 4 feet of extension cord. Now I can run this extension cord under the desk into an outlet. Get on the hands and knees one last time, find that outlet, plug it in, and then put this right on the desk, right on the crafting workstation, right on the bathroom counter, the kitchen counter, and you have a home to plug everything in. Now, if you are going to do the bathroom counter or the kitchen counter, and this becomes too much cord for you, I wouldn't need maybe this much cord. It works in the opposite way as well. So you're just going to hold the base, and you're going to spin the top, and it's going to retract the cord right back in easily and simply right there, super short again. But this is let me tell you the differences right off the top, right? This is the Pro version. Now, for many, many months here, we were offering the original version. It was only 2 tiers. This one is actually 3 tiers of power, giving you surge protection, almost a 4-foot cord, that really stable, small footprint base, but a very stable base. And then the big one right there, the rapid charging, because you may be able to find this box in this version of a unit out in the marketplace at the stores, but you're not going to find the upgraded Pro version we do for HSN. Now, we call it Pro. You could call it Elite, Ultimate, Deluxe, whatever you want to refer to it as. What you need to know is that it's the big one, okay? All right, hello. So these USB ports, they're 2.1 amp. What does that mean? That means, you know, when you get these little bricks out of your box, these little things that plug in, they're 1 amp devices. So I could plug that into there and get 1 amp. However, here's the trick. Actually get rid of the little bricks. Stitch these little bricks, plug that USB right into the USB port directly. Now you're getting 2.1. That means, compared to this, twice as fast. Your tablets, your phones, your computers, your Fitbits, if you plug it directly into the USB port, twice as fast with the charge. This means more time back in your day, of course. And what we're really doing is replacing the extension cord, not the wimpy household extension cord. We're talking about the 3-prong outlet extension cord. In fact, let me prove it to you, because the gauge of the cord really matters. So right off there, you see that? That black extension cord is the same as the orange extension cord, because you need a lot of power and a lot of juice to be going through if you plan on plugging in your Keurig, your air fryer, your toaster oven, your hair dryer, your flat iron, things like that. We're also replacing your surge protector because this has a 3,000 watt, that's a lot, 3,000 watt surge protection built in. In fact, right there's that on-off switch in case there's ever a surge. And then you're also replacing your power strip. You can get rid of these things. And if you're not sure maybe when you purchased one of these, because we all have power strips and surge protectors in our homes, we know that because it just takes one lightning strike to kill an iPad or to kill a phone or to kill a computer. It's not worth it at the end of the day. But if you're not sure when you purchased yours, surge protection's only good for 5 or 6 years. And so maybe time to buy a new. It may still power your device, but if you're not sure when you purchased it, it may be time to pick up a new one. In fact, I won't be shy about it. In 5 or 6 years, I will probably ask you to buy a new one of these because you'll need the latest surge protection technology built in. But Guy, with almost 4 feet of cord, bringing that outlet to you, and now having a way to plug in 14 different devices with USB, rapid charging USB, and the 3-prong outlets, you really can't go wrong.
And no cubes necessary. You don't need a cube. You go buy a cube in a store, they're $20, all right? Unless you get a cheap one, right? But so you never have to worry about that. You can plug your phones directly in here with the USB, and there's several USBs built into it. But what I love is where I have mine, I have mine right next to my stereo cabinet, because in my stereo cabinet, all right, first of all, I have a powered subwoofer that plugs into my receiver. I have my receiver. So that's 2 things. I have my Blu-ray player. That's 3 things. I have my cable box. That's 4 things. I have my TV. That's 5 things. What else do I have? I've got one more thing over there. I don't even remember what it is. I have like 6 things plugged in. And I have an old house, Chad. There's only one wall plug on the whole wall. So I really didn't want one of those things that lays flat on the ground with the ugly white cord. I was like, nah, I don't want that. I used to have that. It was ugly. I got this just, you barely even notice this. It just sits in the corner like a little piece of artwork, and all the plugs go in. And what's nice too, Chad, is I can situate it and turn it in whatever direction accommodates all the wires and the plugs. I can even wrap them around if I want to. I love that it has surge protection. You know, most people have a $1,000 TV. They probably have a stereo worth $500. It's a lot of money to spend $39 to make sure all that's protected, all that is powered up in a convenient and tidy way. It's priceless. I mean, you could have this in your bedroom. I mean, heck, in my bedroom, I've got 2 alarm clocks, my phone, right? My lamp. You know, maybe it's your bathroom and you got hair dryers and you got toothbrushes and you got shavers and all these other things. It's so convenient to have it and to be able to have everything nice and tidy. And you know, I don't know about you, but when you walk into somebody's home and you see wires and cords all over the place and extension cords that you don't need, this is such a smart way. And to have a 45-inch retractable cord so that you can customize the length between the distance of the wall outlet and the unit itself, is absolutely brilliant. So there's all the features that you get on this. This has been hugely popular here. And remember, this is the Pro. This is the one that has the extra outlets. So if you're gonna buy it, if you're gonna go big, you will absolutely love this. And I think, Chad, great gift for the guy, right? Perfect gift for a guy.
You know what's so funny? Yeah, maybe 10 years ago, everyone maybe didn't have a cell phone or a tablet or whatever, but now you can almost guarantee that every person you know has a phone, a tablet, a computer, a Fitbit. I mean, even our toothbrushes plug in now, but here's always been the problem. These have been around a long time, and I bring it up so we can all cringe together, because the minute you go to plug in, this is for my Theragun, but this could be for the hairdryer, the flat iron, you name it, you lose the outlet above it and you lose the outlet below it. So then all of a sudden, take a look behind your entertainment center right now. You might have 2 or 3 of these power strips plugged in together. By the way, probably not so safe, but that's not for me to tell you. So if I take that same brick and I plug it into the spin power, you see how it's a 360 cylinder design? So I plug that big brick in right there. And because of the innovation here, I still have that outlet exposed. And then if I go all the way to the other side, I still have that outlet still exposed. What that really means, I'm getting what I'm paying for, right? So if you're paying for 14 outlets, you should be able to use 14 outlets. At least that's how we feel at Bell & Howell. And the surge protection is important. You can pick up a surge protector like these in the market. There's 5 outlets on this. I'm not going to talk about how much this was because it was too expensive. However, now I have 8 outlets on this, and I have 6 USB ports, and it was essentially the same price. This is a surge protector only with no USB ports. This is your surge protector, your power strip, your extension cord going out to almost 4 feet. Outlets are about 18 inches off the ground, right, on a standard sort of basis. And they're usually behind the nightstand, behind the desk, behind the couch. So now you can take that cord. I'm going to ask just one last time. You can get behind the couch and plug this cord in underneath the desk, you name it. And then you put this on the nightstand, on the side table, on the kitchen counter. If you use this in the bathroom, like I use mine in the bathroom, the first morning, you don't have to unplug your hairdryer to plug in your flat iron. We all do it because there's only one outlet, and the plugs are so thick, they don't fit together in that outlet. So you end up having to unplug your hairdryer to plug in your flat iron. The first morning, you don't do that, and you can have all 14 devices plugged in at once. It's really going to save your morning routine. And then, of course, because it's Bell & Howell, a leading company, there's actually organization built in, all right? So there's 3 parking spaces on top. This is just my iPhone with a little case on it. And to prove we're live, 9:12 in the morning, right? Or 8:12 in the morning. And then you have 3 spaces on top to really just store your devices. So maybe you create a system in your home where you're like, I want everybody's devices, all the kids, I want all the devices right there on that kitchen counter at that spend power at 11 o'clock every night. I want to make sure they're there before I go to bed. And then it's a tower of power. It's your power of tower right here. And so at the end of the day, with the 45-inch, almost 4 feet extension cord, bringing that outlet all the way to you, if it's too much cord, this is something I really appreciate as somebody who likes to keep things very neat and tidy. You're able to spin the top, hold the base, and then just spin the white portion, the top. And it's going to bring that cord right back in to as short or as long as you need. There's that on-off switch because this is that 3,000 watt surge protector. And then you're going to get 8 of your 3-prong outlets. You're going to get 6 of your rapid charging 2.1 amp USB ports. That was way too many words. What it means is your phones, your tablets, it's all going to charge faster. And then don't forget this color nice, what we call like a retail gift box, something you would see on a store shelf to draw your attention. That's what people love to get at the holiday time, and at least what I like to get in the holiday time. And it is the legacy brand, the brand name, Bell & Howell, delivering on the quality promise we've always done. In fact, there's actually a number on the bottom of the box. If you ever have any questions or trouble with your spin power, Bell & Howell is there to help you. We've been around 114 years, Guy. We're in 99 countries. We are here to deliver on our promise. If you don't love it, that generous return policy Guy's been talking about all morning, I think any guy, woman, man, or child or grandparent, everybody has stuff to plug in, even if it is the Keurig or the toaster oven in the kitchen. This is going to be a great accessory for you.
You know what I love too? If you have somebody that you don't know what to buy for, buy them this. Because they're plugging stuff in. It's not like, oh, I shouldn't have bought that. He doesn't have any electrical things in his house. Everybody will love having this. It's just phenomenal. If you want to get it, you can get it for free with a brand new HSN credit card because we'll put $40 in your account. It's free shipping and handling. 766-875 is the item number. Hey, Chad, real quick, because I know you do the Bell & Howell adjustable desk. Can you give me 30 seconds on that?
Yeah, absolutely.